Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
All right, it's time for another season, a new season of Coffee Break. Today's tidbit, and joining us in the studio is Puyong. Puyong, hello to you.
Hello, happy Monday and happy new season.
Happy new season.
Yay.
It would have been such a nice day except for the fact that, I'm going to say it, Puyong. I think this is important that we say this on air.
Why?
So that we stop it.
What?
We stop the root of it.
What?
Ajon bullied you today.
Yes, guys.
Guys.
You heard it. You were there.
We had, for the
She's my
first time,
witness.
workplace bullying that was going on.
Yes.
And luckily, all the producers and everybody in the room had stopped him. How dare he?
I almost couldn't come here today.
That's right. That's right. And that's why when we were having a pizza party, Puyong was the last to have pizza.
I know. He
Last
wouldn't
shoot.
let me eat.
He said some bad stuff.
Yes.
And I was really upset.
Right.
And then I told Johan. And then Johan yelled at him.
Yes.
And then
Thank you,
everybody
Johan.
yelled at him.
Yes. I got protected by everyone.
It was good that everyone yelled at him because...
Yes. Anyways, I was bullied today.
Guys, just
I was
remember,
super sad.
just remember that next time you guys
CA John.
listen to
Please
the
say
archive.
something.
For real.
Yes, for real.
For real. Guys, we're not joking.
Just a little.
Picked on her for being a newbie. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
she said like, you're a newbie, so I don't think you know this, and like.
Man. How long has it been here? We have all these people that are celebrating 20 years of Arirang.
Yes.
I'm celebrating 14 years.
Yes.
And he's bothering you.
Yes, I know. Thank you for protecting me.
I'm gonna now have to be the mean 선배 now.
Yes.
I am gonna be it. All right, Puyong. Now that you feel better, what's our tidbit today?
Well, I know you're little stitious.
Yes, I
but
am.
have you ever had your fortune read?
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
사주 or 운세?
Absolutely.
You like them?
I
You
do.
enjoy them?
Yeah, I think it's pretty fascinating.
It is. It is.
It is pretty
Yeah,
fascinating.
I actually read your daily 운세 before I came into the studio.
Oh, did you really?
It said 전력 투구, all in effort. Things might feel stuck at first, but don't give up. Stay consistent and keep going. Your effort will pay off better than you expect.
You know what?
What?
That's crazy you say this.
Why?
Because I had one slice of pizza, and I was like, I don't think I could eat more, but I said, no, I can do
Oh,
it.
you went all in.
And then I ate 2 slices, and I was like, man, I'm full. But I was like, no, there's chicken left. There's some chicken.
Yeah, the chicken was good.
I'm going to have some chicken.
Uh-huh.
And I went all out.
Yo,
That is
it
true.
was correct.
It is
wow,
correct. It is
amazing.
definitely correct.
Okay, it's really interesting, right?
Yeah, it
And
is.
even if you don't fully believe it, you still end up thinking about what they said afterwards.
Yeah,
really.
and also the way that they say it, it's like it fits it. Like, see how I made it
yeah,
fit?
there's always something that fits into it.
Yeah, they draw it up very subtly.
Right,
and so it makes it seem like
right.
something right. But again, it sounds about right, you know?
Right, and that's exactly why today's topic feels very timely. Well, today we're talking about Korean shamanism and fortune telling, or musok in Korean, which is becoming a huge trend again, not just in Korea, but globally.
Yeah, no, I feel like I've definitely been seeing a lot more of this lately.
Yeah, and one of the biggest reasons is content, of course. There's a show called 운명전쟁 49, Battle of Fates, where all 49 contestants are actually professional fortune tellers representing different practices like 신점, 사주, tarot, and 관상, face reading. They compete against each other using their own methods to read people's fate, so it's not just about entertainment, but really a battle of pride among experts.
And it's crazy they used number 49.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like they say from like the day you die to when you go to the next world, it takes 49 days
Yes,
and you
I
have to
think
go
that
through the test
it's
and all that
intentional,
stuff.
definitely.
So this is a very unique concept. I haven't been able to watch this. It's in a platform that I don't pay for.
Right.
But it is interesting.
Oh, it really is. And what made it go viral was not just the format itself, but the emotional moments. There was one scene where a participant was told something very personal about their past, something that they didn't reveal on air, and they just broke down crying. And that clip spread widely online, especially among international viewers.
So people connected to it emotionally.
Exactly. And a lot of comments weren't about whether it was real or not. They were more like, hey, this feels comforting, or I didn't expect this to be so touching.
You're always going to have that.
Yes.
It's
Because it's content. It's
yeah, but
scripted?
you know what it is? It's like I don't believe 100% of it. Like I know some of it is true.
Right.
I don't believe 100% of it because I don't think they're all real shamans.
Yes. Ah.
Like some of them I
yeah.
feel like they're fake.
Right, right.
But anyways, this is very different from what I associate with shamanism though.
Right, because when people think of things like exorcism in Western culture, it's usually very dramatic and focused on fighting evil, right?
Yep.
But in Korean 무속, the approach is quite different. So spirits are not always seen as something to fight, but something to understand.
And that's an interesting shift in perspective, right?
Yeah, and there's this concept called haewon, which is about resolving deep emotions like resentment or sadness. So the idea is that once those feelings are acknowledged and released, both the living and the spirit can move on.
Oh, it's like what we see on the movies.
Yes.
It's like once like the Han is resolved, it's like,
Yes, true. Yes, that's right. Finally finding peace.
I can go now.
Yes.
I can go now. It's like that. Okay, so it's more
Exactly.
about healing than confrontation.
Exactly, and that's why even in recent global content like the animation K-pop Demon Hunters or the drama Phantom Lawyer 신이랑 법률사무소,
gee.
you see these elements presented in a much more emotional and narrative-driven way. So it's less about fear and more about stories and relationships.
신이랑 법률사, the Phantom Lawyer, is that the one where like they're what is it? The lawyer is able to talk to the ghost and like talk to dead people and
guess
stuff.
it
I
is.
think that's what it was.
Yes.
It's an interesting concept.
Yeah, you're not talking about the 판사 one, right?
No,
It's
no,
Yoga's
not-
Pansa.
not-
okay,
no, no,
okay,
not
then
that one.
Then I think that's the one.
Okay, so this is happening in media, and is this only happening in media, or are people actually engaging with it more in real life too?
Definitely in real life too. So what's really interesting is how popular this has become among younger people, especially people in their 20s and 30s. You can see it clearly if you look at recent TV shows as well as on YouTube. If you search for 사주 or 무당, there are countless videos with hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of views. So people watch them almost like lifestyle content.
Yeah, I mean it's quite fascinating.
It is, and the numbers back it up. In one survey, around 74% of people said they enjoy things like fortune telling or 사주, and nearly half of them use mobile apps for
The
it.
crazy thing is nowadays, like so I have an app.
Oh, you do?
That gives you like the monthly and the yearly
Yes.
stuff.
Oh.
But I heard that nowadays, I think we talked about this before in another episode, not with you, with it by Angela. ChatGPT also does it too.
Yes, it does.
And I've been meaning to do that forever. Now I have to remember this. I have to do this. But applications, there's a lot of applications.
Yes, apps like 점신, 포스텔러,
Oh, I did
or
that.
천명, 포스텔러.
Yes.
Oh, you still have it?
I don't know. I don't have the app. I went inside a link.
Oh, okay. On a website.
Yeah,
I
on a
guess.
website.
Okay. Well, you just input your birth information and it gives you daily fortune, compatibility, even career advice.
Yeah.
And some people, as you said, even just ask ChatGPT about their 사주 now. So it really shows how this traditional concept has blended into digital culture.
So it's not just app anymore, right?
And what's interesting is that AI fortune telling has even moved offline. There's even an AI 사주 cafe in Seoul where you talk to a robot that reads your 사주 or analyzes your face. It's quick and it costs around 7,000 to 8,000 won, which is around $4 to $5. And a lot of people say it feels more comfortable than sitting down with a stranger. So it's becoming a popular, almost casual experience among younger people.
Okay, so I guess it fits into that whole like looking for answers mindset.
Exactly. Would you give it a try, like sitting down with a robot? Like the robot's reading your 사주? I would love to try it.
I would.
Because like the shamans, they have like this spirit, like
Yeah.
aura. It's kind of scary for me.
Yeah, but then like you don't have to go to a shaman to do 사주. You could go to like normal people that know how to read the 사주.
Oh yes, that's true. That's
right? Because it's
true.
already like the whole idea with 사주 is that everything is set like your future's all set.
Yes, yes.
Right? You were meant to do everything. And so it's based on your birthday, the time you were born, and all that stuff. And so
Right.
if they know how to read it, they'll tell you.
Yes.
And so I go to normal people for that because I'm kind of scared of shamans.
Yes, their auras.
And then the places where they do all this stuff is kind of scary too.
Exactly. And I think for a lot of people, especially younger generations dealing with uncertainty, it's not about blindly believing. It's more about having a tool to reflect on their situation, to organize their thoughts, or even just to feel a bit reassured.
That's right. That's right. Well, we're going to continue to talk about all this and more. Edward says, you ever hear someone say, 내 팔자야? That's the way people say when it was, that it was their destiny, but I think it's rooted in 사주. Yeah, again, it's like it's rooted there. It's their destiny. What can I do, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll continue to talk about it, but first, this is 여자친구 with tarot cards. Guys, I think Buyong's gonna quit.
Yes. I'm so scared now. I want to cry.
I completely forgot that Buyong had started work not too long ago.
I think I can't even speak now.
She doesn't know about the Arirang ghost.
Oh my god.
And so I told her about the Arirang ghost and she's so scared right
I'm
now.
traumatized now.
But I didn't even share all the stories. There's so many.
God. I think I have to go home, Peter. I'm so scared.
There's so many.
Oh my god. Now I'm gonna look at the clock on the first floor and oh no, don't do
It's
that.
perfect now because we're gonna continue on.
Oh my god.
We're gonna continue on.
Oh, I
And
think I need to do good.
I think you're possessed. You look possessed.
I need to do good.
But let's break this down a bit. What are the main types of these practices?
Well, it can sound complicated at first, but once you divide it, it's actually quite clear. Do you know the difference between 사주, 운세, 신점,
Yes.
굿, and everything?
Yes.
Okay, well, on one side you have systems like 사주 and
Yeah.
운세.
That's the one where you have like the whole birthday time and all that stuff, right?
It's more yes,
structured.
Exactly. Saju is based on your birth year, month, day, and time. From that, it analyzes your personality, life patterns, and relationships. So it's almost like a framework that tries to explain who you are and how your life might unfold.
You know what's crazy is when I first did Saju, I came to Korea during university. And the Saju lady goes,
Yes.
okay, your job is, there's a lot of fire, right? But fire doesn't mean like fire, like lights.
Oh.
And then she goes, okay, I think, you know what? I think you're going to work in broadcasting.
Wow.
And then she looks at my face and then she goes, you're going to be a producer, I think.
Well, there's radio.
Little did she know there was
You're
radio.
right. There's radio.
And back when I started, it wasn't video radio. And so it's true. I had the face of a radio.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
So take that, Saju lady.
well, she's good.
She was good.
Yeah.
She said, I need to work in broadcasting. And she looked at my
Yes.
face and said, you're probably behind the scenes.
Right. She didn't know there was a radio.
That's
You're
right. That's
Oh my
right. But
God.
anyways, it's more analytical than just mystical.
Right. And 운세 is more about timing. It looks at the flow of luck, like what kind of energy you might experience this year or even this week or even today, just today.
And then there's the other side.
Yes, the other category is more spiritual. That includes 신점 and 굿. So in 신점, a shaman communicates with a spirit and delivers messages directly. And 굿 is a ritual, something that I did right away, right? Often with music and movement, where they try to resolve a specific issue or bring good fortune.
I went to one with a good friend of mine, and it was pretty scary how spot on she was about things that there was no way she would have known.
We're 신점?
Yeah, Shinjan.
Wow.
And so like the bell rings, and then
Yes.
that's when the spirit enters her and
Yes.
starts talking different.
Yes.
And
Wow.
it was pretty wild. It's pretty wild. But actually, it sounds like a full experience.
It really is, and all of these fall under the broader term 점, which simply means fortune telling. But within that, there's actually a wide spectrum, as we just discussed, from analytical to deeply spiritual.
So I can see why locals are interested, but why do foreigners find this so fascinating too? Is Miss Cleo not good enough for you?
Well, one of the biggest reasons is how they interpret 사주. While in Korea, it's often seen as a way to understand your future, many foreigners approach it differently.
Okay, so how?
Well, they see it more as a personality analysis tool.
Okay.
Yeah, because Saji uses elements like water, fire, wood, metal, and earth, it explains personality traits and relationship dynamics in a very symbolic way.
So it's kind of like MBTI,
Yes,
right?
yes, exactly. Can you guess my MBTI? Do you know my MBTI?
I feel like you are an E,
Yes.
N,
Yes.
F,
Wow. That's the tricky part, though.
J.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
are you
she's
possessed?
it's It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I feel it. No, because the way that you work, you seem like a J. I could almost see you as an ENFP, but I was like, no, you're not a P. You're definitely a J.
Yeah, right. I like
Wow, I got it
control.
right.
Yes, I like plans.
That's right.
Yes.
I should be a
Anyways,
shaman.
yeah, and that's why some people describe it as the Korean version of MBTI.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you a structured explanation of who you are, but in a way that feels more philosophical and less rigid.
So I can see why that would be appealing to people.
And for a lot of travelers, it becomes a unique cultural experience. Instead of just sightseeing, they get to sit down, have a conversation, and learn something about themselves.
All right, so if someone's visiting Korea and want to
Yes.
try this, like
Yes.
where should they go?
Well, obviously, places like Hongdae or Myeongdong are probably the easiest.
Yeah.
You'll find a lot of saju cafes and tarot shops, and many of them actually offer services in English, Japanese, or Chinese. And some places are already well known among foreigners. For example, there's a place called 재미난 조각가. I think the English name is Fun Saju Cafe. It's in Hongdae that gets mentioned a lot online.
I don't want to offend anybody, but I think tarot is baloney. It is. That's just, come on. Like, you're picking cards and you're
Yes.
storytelling.
Yes, right.
You know, like, I don't believe that. I really don't believe tarot. I know it's funny me saying that I believe everything else, which I kind of do. But tarot is just, come on now. Come on.
Have you ever done it?
I've done tarot.
Oh, but it didn't like.
Like, it was so dumb. She was like, oh my goodness, in your past life, you were a queen. I was like, what'd you call me?
A queen.
And she was like, you were surrounded by women. I was like, man, I was a queen? How?
Wait, like so your gender can change?
But the crazy thing is, I do work in a career where I am surrounded by women.
That is true.
Right?
Yes.
So what was I? Was I a queen in my past? Well, how does a tarot reader know that?
Wow. Oh, interesting.
I don't know. I don't know what I was a
Queen
past life.
SJ.
I definitely was not a queen. Definitely not. But any tips before going?
Well, a few important ones. First, you really need to know your exact birth time. Even a small difference can change the reading quite a bit, and it's better to go in with specific questions. So instead of asking something vague like, how's my life? It's better to ask about career, relationships, or timing, and that tends to give more meaningful answers.
Also give as limited information as possible.
Right.
Because they're gonna if they're fake, they're gonna just catch on with these
Yes.
information that you know.
Yes.
And the real people, they catch on. They'll give you the answer even without knowing everything.
Right. Exactly.
And
exactly.
it's crazy. But again, all of this, it makes sense, right?
Also, it's important to treat it as guidance, not something absolute. It works best when you use it as a way to think, not something that defines everything for you.
Okay, all right. This was a fun one.
Yes.
What's our final takeaway?
Well, these days, instead of asking friends, some people, I would say a lot of people actually check their fortune first,
Yeah.
right? And that may sound funny, but if it helps you sort out, your thoughts, that's not such a bad thing. And sometimes just hearing a different perspective is enough to make things feel a little clearer. And honestly, I might try one of those apps.
What do you think my MBTI is? Can you guess my MBTI?
ISTJ?
ISTJ, you're so close.
INTJ.
I'm INTJ.
Right,
Wow.
INTJ. Yes, you said you like
I'm always
to
talking about,
imagine.
yes, I'm always thinking about what I would do with $100 billion
Right,
and stuff like that. I
INTJ.
daydream all the time.
Right.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
I'm possessed.
Well, you know what? After you leave, our producer got a lot of ghost stories. So have fun outside, Puyong.
Can I
Thank you
stay
very
here
much.
with you?
No. Because who knows? That ghost could be in here too.
Yeah, it
There
might
is the ghost of 8th floor.
Yes. Oh, on the 8th floor too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
I've never seen that, he or she, but I heard about the 8th floor ghost too. But anyways, thank you very much for this. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And we'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
And back joining us in the studio for a coffee break. Today's tidbit is Puyong. Puyong, hello to you.
Hello, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. You know that the little bunny rabbit
Yes.
cover for the Easter egg that you got me? I brought it home. And my daughter went wild.
Oh.
And my son
I'm
wanted it
happy.
too. So why'd you only give me one?
I only had one.
Why'd you only give me one? You should have given me two. Do you not know if there's two kids, you get two gifts?
Right, that's true. I gave it to you.
I'm just kidding. No, I honestly did not think my son was going to be. He's like, oh.
It was really cute.
He's like.
And the egg looked a little dumb, right?
The funny thing was like my daughter looked at it and then she threw away the egg. And only wanted the clothes.
Oh, the cover?
Yeah, and then she started putting other things in it.
Oh, like tissue, maybe?
No, I forgot what it was. She has like little what is it, figurines that she was putting in. And
that's so cute.
it was funny.
Oh my god.
I appreciate it. It was good.
Yes.
Next time, 2 gifts.
Okay, we'll do.
We got 2 kids.
I'll remember that.
Lies. I appreciate that. Anyways, let's jump right into today's tidbit. What do you have for us?
Well, today I want to start with a very recent scene.
Okay.
So imagine a statue that has been surrounded by barriers for years, and then one day those barriers are suddenly gone.
Okay. Okay, what happened?
Well, so just recently in Seoul, the barriers around the Statue of Peace, or 평화의 소녀상, were temporarily removed after nearly 6 years. So for the first time in a very long time, people could walk right up to it, sit next to it, and really see it without anything in between.
Yeah, so this is the one that's located by... No, is that the one that's located by
in Jongno.
In Jongno, right?
Yes,
Okay, so this is
by
the main one. We have some pictures to share here, and this
Yes.
is the barricade that you're talking about.
Right. It was there for 6 years.
Yeah, it's actually kind of upsetting that it's surrounded by
It
barricades.
is.
Although there are many parts of the country where you can go and also see the
Right.
Statue of Peace,
Yes.
소녀상.
Yes.
And there's also one in Anyang.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, we have a central
Oh.
park. It's the Pyeongchon 중앙공원. And at the center of the park, there is one of those. So I pay a visit time and time out.
Okay. And this is a photo, without the barricade.
Without the barricade.
Yes, finally.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this must have felt very, very different after 6 years.
It did, because for years, that physical distance kind of became symbolic too, right? The barrier wasn't just about protection. It also reminded people that this is still a very sensitive and ongoing issue.
Let's get into why they had to put a barrier surrounding this very statue.
Okay, well, they were installed due to repeated protests and conflicts around the site. There were counter protests from the far right, and at times, language that was considered harmful to the victims. So the barrier that was meant to protect the statue, it also showed, how unresolved this issue still is.
Guys, I don't know how you could protest against the installation of the Statue of Peace if you're here in Korea.
Yes.
Now, mind you, we did hear a protest by the Japanese government when it was being installed in Germany and things like that.
Yes.
But being at the heart of Korea and heart of Seoul,
I know.
that there was Koreans who were protesting this, it is ridiculous.
I know.
So let's take a step back, guys. Let's do this sort of a history
Yes.
lesson, sort of a background check here. What exactly is a Statue of Peace?
Well, the Statue of Peace is a memorial dedicated to the victims of Japan's wartime sexual slavery system, often referred to as comfort women. And the first statue was installed in 2011 in front of the Japanese embassy in Seoul, Jongno-gu district.
Yeah, and this is the former Japanese embassy. It is
Yes,
no
it is.
longer being used as that. But again, the location, it is very intentional.
Exactly. And it was placed there to mark the 1000th Wednesday demonstration, or 수요 집회, which has been held every single Wednesday since 1992.
Even during COVID, when we were not allowed to
Yes,
gather, they would just have
right.
one person, at least one person go there
yes.
and take part in
Very
the demonstration.
meaningful.
This is incredible.
It is. It's actually one of the longest running weekly protests in the world focused on a single issue. And that alone really tells you how long this conversation has been going on. And even now, like at this moment, people continue to gather every Wednesday in front of the embassy, the former embassy. And the number of participants has changed over time, but what's consistent is that the protest hasn't stopped.
And you know what? And that says a lot.
It does. And what's interesting is that it's not just older generations anymore. Younger people, students, and civic groups, they continue to show up, sometimes holding signs, sometimes just standing there quietly. So it's not just something from the past, it's still very much ongoing.
That's right. The statue itself, again, a lot of symbolism too.
Yes, and every detail is intentional. While the girl is sitting in traditional clothing, facing forward with her fists gently clenched. And next to her is an empty chair.
It's again, I've seen it very often. Every time I used to like walk around my neighborhood, and the Central Park located in my neighborhood, it's a good place to just kind of walk. And just looking at it, there's
Something.
there's a lot of sadness in the face.
Yes.
And you can't help but just kind of stand there and look at it and just
Right.
feel really, really sad.
Yeah, I know.
Especially because this is an issue that still has not been resolved fully. But let's talk about why the statue portrays such a young girl.
Well, that's actually an important detail. So many of the victims were very young at the time, right? Some of them were even teenagers.
Disgusting. Oh my goodness.
So the statue reflects that reality, but it also represents a moment in time that was taken from them.
You are taking their innocence.
Yes.
You are taking their youth.
Yes, they're taking their entire life.
Exactly.
It sticks with them.
Exactly. And so this is not only about the age, although age does matter a lot.
Right, right. It's also about what was lost, as we just said. So
Yeah.
the statue doesn't show movement or action, but in a way, that stillness says a lot. It leaves space for people to think about what that experience might have been like.
And the other thing is the empty chair that really stands out
Right.
too.
It represents victims who are no longer with us, but it also invites anyone to sit down, to remember, and to be part of that moment. And even the shadow behind the statue really shows an older version of her, reflecting the passage of time.
Yeah, no, it really is very, very
It
powerful,
is
right?
heartbreaking. It is powerful. And what's interesting is that even without knowing all the details, people tend to feel that weight when they just see it.
You know what I like about the statue is that even young kids know about this very statue,
Yes,
and so I remember
yes.
going back to the park that I talked about. By the way, great place to visit. Anyang's a great city.
Still aiming for that.
Kids would be like, they'd be on their, what do you call that? We call it kickboards.
Oh, yes, yes.
There's a bunch of kids on their kickboard, whatever, a
Yes.
bunch of kids on their bicycles, and they're screaming, they're laughing, and then they make a stop and they go in front of the statue, and all of a sudden they're very solemn.
Wow.
Because they too also know what it means, what it
Right,
represents,
right,
because
right.
it's taught. It's taught
Yes.
very early on.
Yes.
And I will tell you right now, there are no kids who are fooling around, jumping on top of the statue, doing none of that stuff.
It's very much protected by everyone, I would say,
However, there are certain adults
who are protesting against it.
who are protesting against it, and it is just ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
So we'll continue to talk about this. Puyong, this song is an
Yes.
interesting song, 윤미래, right?
Yes.
Quote Rose, this is, I believe, an OST
Oh, yes.
for
you know
Kim
it.
Bok-dong, right?
right,
할머니's
right.
movie. And so
Yes.
we're going to listen to it. This is 윤미래 with Rose, quote.
Yes.
And I think it's important that we talk about
Right.
it. And it gets sent to many different corners of the world because, unfortunately, there are countries that have tried to remove the installation of the statue. The big controversial one was in Germany.
Yes, we're going to
in-
talk about that.
Yeah, so I think it's important to educate people why we need to continue
Yes.
to be okay with this.
Yes, and to remember.
Yeah,
really.
exactly. Puyong, have you been to either that or any of the statues
Yeah,
personally?
I have. And what really stayed with me wasn't just the statue itself, but really the atmosphere around it.
Hmm.
People leave flowers, handwritten letters, sometimes even like small dolls next to the statue.
Okay, so it
Yes.
becomes more than just a monument.
Exactly. And you notice that people don't just walk past it. Even tourists who didn't plan to stop often slow down, look at it for a while, and some even sit next to it.
Guys, you have to understand again. You're talking about, and Puyong made a very good point. It's a young girl,
Yes.
a young girl sent in as a sex slave by the Japanese military, taking their youth. And when you look at the statue and you see how young they are, it makes you think how terrible
Right.
it really is.
Right. It makes you wonder what happened.
But
to
I
them.
wonder though if they kind of also slowed down without fully knowing the background.
Yes, and that's what's interesting. So even without all the historical context, the space just kind of makes you pause, right? It's
Yeah.
not loud or dramatic. And as you said, every person, passing by just stops and pays their respect. But it really holds your attention in a very quiet way.
And I can imagine for like international visitors, like it must be a very different experience.
Definitely. For many foreign visitors, this might be their first time hearing about this history. And some people come across it unexpectedly, especially since it's in a very busy area.
Yeah. And how do they usually react?
Well, a lot of them become curious. They start by asking what the statue represents, and once they learn more, the tone really shifts. It becomes less of a tourist spot and more of a place of reflection. But not everyone immediately understands what it represents, and that's why there's been a growing effort to make the information more accessible and easier to understand.
But at the same time, though, this is still a very sensitive topic.
Yes, and that's important to acknowledge. So the Statue of Peace is not just a memorial, it's also connected to ongoing discussions about historical responsibility and how that history is remembered differently depending on where you are.
So that's why there's still like tensions around it, unfortunately.
Exactly, and that's why something like installing or removing a statue can quickly turn into a diplomatic issue rather than just a local decision. And this is not just happening in Korea alone. The Statue of Peace has been installed in various countries, including but not limited to the United States, Canada, Germany, and Australia.
Now, mind you, no problem with some of these countries and some of the
Yes,
states. I believe
yes.
New Jersey has a statue. And then this is an issue that I covered a lot. And even did
Oh.
interviews back when I used to host a show called Korea Now. Over in Berlin,
Yes.
over in the Mitte district,
Yes.
there was an incident.
Yes, and this case is quite well known. So the statue was first installed in 2020, but there were strong diplomatic efforts to remove it.
So the weird thing is they first okayed it. Now remember,
know.
Germany is one of those countries where they're trying to undo their past mistakes,
yes.
acknowledge their past atrocities, and they okayed it. Everyone was happy with it.
Right.
And then I believe a diplomat from Japan had
Yes.
visited,
Right.
talked to the mayor of Mitte district
Exactly.
in Berlin, and all of a sudden, we shouldn't have this
Right.
anymore.
It was a mistake.
And this was actually taken down at one point.
Yes, in 2025, it was removed. But what's interesting is that it didn't end there, actually. Local activists and supporters continued their efforts, and eventually the statue was reinstalled at a different location.
I remember interviewing the students who were fighting for this. They weren't Korean.
Oh, they weren't?
They were German.
Wow.
They were young German college students who were fighting for the installation of this. And I thought it was amazing.
Wow, that is amazing.
Because they know what it represents and they know what
Yes.
happened in the past.
Yes,
And so
wow.
this conversation, it continued.
Exactly. And in fact, more people in Germany became aware of the issue through that process. So in a way, the attempt to remove it actually expanded the discussion. And for the Statue of Peace in front of the Japanese embassy, the former Japanese embassy that I talked about,
Yeah.
the barriers were actually reinstalled, and the complete removal of the barrier will be decided within a month. But I think what's meaningful is that this is not just something, being preserved by institutions, but also by individuals, especially younger
Oh,
generations.
absolutely. If you go to the
Yes.
Wednesday demonstration, most of them are very, very young
Very
students.
university
Yep.
students.
And so let's talk about what they're doing there.
Well, recently, a group of high school students in Korea and the US created a project where they install QR codes next to the Statue of Peace in Glendale, California.
That's right. That's right. Now, this is simple but very effective.
It is. When you scan the code, you can learn about the history, the meaning of the statue, and its global context. So it makes the information much more accessible, especially for people who might not know where to start.
So it's like connecting the past to the present.
Right, with technology, right?
Using technology.
Yes. And what they said was really interesting. They didn't just want to remember the past, they wanted to make sure the story continues in a way that people today can understand.
And you know what the other thing is we have to learn this history. We have to share this history so that it
Yes.
doesn't repeat itself.
I know.
Those that try not to try to bury these history are ones that want to repeat the history, and stuff like this should never happen again.
That's really important because as we were talking during the song break, there are only 5 of the victims left now. Yes, most of them passed away.
Yes.
So it is really important to remember and pay respect.
And it's almost like, again, I mean, it seems like Tokyo is playing the waiting game, right? If they all pass away, no one's going to talk about this anymore.
I know.
But no, that's not what's going to happen. That's not going to happen.
We need continued effort.
Huyong, what is our final takeaway today?
Well, that moment when the barriers came down, even though it was temporary, it made the statue feel closer again. And I guess memory works like that too. It drifts a little further away over time. Until something quietly brings it back within reach, right? And wherever we are, we all carry histories that shouldn't be forgotten. And all it takes is a brief pause to remember them in our own way.
Oh, beautiful. Edward over in Jeju says, I've seen the New Jersey statue at Palisade Park, New Jersey. Proud of them. That's right. It's located in Palisade Park.
Yeah, and if you ever, pay a visit to Korea, maybe, near Jongno,
yeah,
you may want to
or
pay
Anyang.
a visit to, or Anyang, pay a
come to
visit
Anyang
to
too.
the Statue of Peace.
Yes.
See what it's like.
It's you can only help but be solemn. It's solemn in it. Oh, there's one in
Yes.
Dongtan too.
Oh.
Again, you could find it in many different parts.
Oh, there's actually a map online where you can see all the locations.
Very nice.
Of the Statue of Peace. So go check it
I did not
out.
know that. Thank you very much for that. Poyoung, have a fantastic rest of your night. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And sending around the studio, this is Anyen singing Magical Lily, 상사화.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
All right, joining us in the studio for our weekdays coffee break. Today's tidbit is Poyoung. Poyoung, hello to you.
Hello, happy hump day.
Poyoung, I heard you
Yes.
haven't eaten pizza yet.
Not yet.
With the pizza party that's happening outside without me?
It's crazy out there.
Man.
The smell, oh my god.
Are you okay with cold pizza?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Actually, cold pizza is a good
'Cause
pizza
this is
is
more
good.
important.
Okay.
Coffee break is more important than
You-
pizza.
she's kind of like me. Like, I'm one of those people that leave the good stuff for the end.
Oh yes, that's definitely me.
Like, I have to get everything done first and
Yes.
then enjoy that moment, right? I can't do enjoy and do, whatever, work
So
or
you
something
will
like
wait
that.
for the marshmallow.
What?
So you will wait. You're not going to eat the marshmallow. You know the marshmallow experiment, right?
No.
Oh, you what? No, you.
What is the
You
marshmallow?
do. You know.
What's the marshmallow experiment?
Like you put marshmallow in front of kids.
Okay.
There's like group of kids.
Okay.
And then for you tell them to wait.
Don't eat it yet?
Yes. And some just eat it, and some just wait until the end.
Oh.
And it turns out those who waited, like they're more successful in life.
But that has nothing to do with...
Wait for no, so you're patient. You wait.
No.
You wait.
No,
until
I just like to savor the moment. And so when I was a kid, when I came home from school, the first thing I did was homework. I got the homework done out of the way
What?
quick, and then as soon as I'm done with the homework, I can play all I want.
Impressive.
That was like me.
Wow.
So I don't know
Even
how-
before your mom would make you do
yeah.
it. Wow, impressive, SJ.
Because then I have more time to play.
That is
Whereas if I
true.
go play and then do homework later on, I have to go, man, I gotta do that homework, I
that
gotta do
is
that homework.
true. That is
And so I don't
true.
get the-
Wow.
So it has nothing to do with the marshmallow.
yeah. Oh. it kind of does. It teaches you that patience. Oh, it really does.
I mean, I'm not really patient, so. But enjoy your pizza later
Yes,
on.
thank you, thank you.
What is our tidbit today?
Have you ever buried a time capsule before?
I have.
Oh, you have.
Oh, well, not bury,
Yes.
but I made a time capsule
Ooh.
when I was in elementary school, sixth grade.
Oh wow.
Sixth grade.
Oh, and when did you open it up?
I don't know where it went.
Oh. But like, how many years were you supposed to wait?
The funny thing is, it was supposed to be for 2000. It was supposed to be like a 30-year project.
Oh, wait, what?
And so it should have been opened already.
Yes.
I was in elementary school.
Right.
But I don't know where it went.
What did you put in there?
You're gonna laugh.
What is it?
There was a Beanie Baby in there. Do you know what a Beanie Baby is? Oh, you
No,
don't
I
know what a
don't.
Beanie Baby is. I had
Beanie
a
Baby.
baseball card that was supposed to be it was supposed to be good. And I had autographs. I had autographs of like this wrestler.
Oh.
And yeah, it was like in a baseball.
Oh yeah, of course.
I started
of
baseball.
course.
And so it was like stuff
Ooh,
like that.
Nice.
And then my
nice.
yearbook, like, yeah, but
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know where it went.
Oh my
What about
God.
you?
I have not made it myself, but like our high school,
Ah.
we have a time capsule.
Oh, you went to a special high school.
no,
Yeah, she did. She went to a very special high school. That's why they did
Yes,
it.
global high school.
That's right. So why are we talking about this?
Well, today we're talking about time capsules that are buried in Korea.
Okay.
And how people here are trying to capture a moment in time and send it into the future.
Okay. Let's talk about this then.
Okay, let's start with one of the most well-known ones in Seoul, which is the Seoul 1000 Years Time Capsule located in Namsan-gol Hanok Village. It was buried in 1994 to celebrate 600 years since Seoul became the capital. And what's fascinating is that it's designed to be opened 400 years later, which is in the year 2394.
Oh, okay, so not 1,000 years later on,
no,
but
400 years.
Okay, so I see what it is. So it's gonna be 1,000 years since Seoul became the capital.
Exactly.
So I will not be around.
We have photos.
We have photos.
Yes, this is the entrance.
Is our
to
producer
the...
eating pizza? Oh no. There it is. That's the entrance.
Yes.
Okay.
You go into the like tunnel.
Okay.
And then you see
It's a
that.
spooky looking tunnel. Oh, you have the
Yeah.
end tower right.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. The time capsule is quite big, right?
And so I'm guessing that it's under that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Under
This
that,
is what
basically.
yes,
They covered
exactly.
in this.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, that's beautiful, though. That's
It's
amazing.
huge, humongous.
600. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Seoul 600.
Okay, so, like, what did they put?
Well, around 600 items that reflect daily life in the 1990s. Things like pagers, we call it
Beepy?
beepy, yes, and bus tokens.
I have that
early
at home.
mobile phones. You have it at
I
home?
have it at home.
Bring it. I want to see.
I get very nostalgic sometimes, and so
Yes?
like I buy old school stuff, and I have one of those at
on
home.
Tangun? Like, where do you buy
Yes,
it
on
though?
Tangun.
Wait, can I buy one and can we use beepy to like
No, it
communicate?
doesn't work.
Oh, why not?
No telecommunication companies have any BP.
Oh.
The BP companies that are gone now, they made money through the, you know, when you go to a restaurant
Yes.
and you order something and you get like the pager looking thing, the
Yes.
circle thing.
Yeah.
They
The
moved on to that.
vibration
Yeah.
ring thingy.
So they're doing that now.
Oh, okay.
But anyways,
Unfortunate.
okay.
Yeah,
So-
bus tokens, early mobile phones, exam papers, newspapers, even things like clothing and seeds.
Seats?
Yeah, seeds. And we also have photos of bus tokens. You've never used this before,
I've
right?
never used this.
Me
It says
neither.
학생, that's the student one.
Yes, we also have the
시내버스.
yes, 일반 one as well.
Why does that flame remind me of 목욕탕 though, like a bath towel? Why does that flame?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It's a cute. This is a cute
That looks like a
token.
book, right?
It is a book.
Uh-huh.
Key
the
to your
key.
knowledge.
Oh, yes.
And so this is 일반
yes.
for normal people.
Yes, normal people.
Normal people.
For like, yeah, people above
Oh my, Incheon. Oh, that's for Incheon too. Oh, they have it separately for
district, I think. Yeah.
I have
Very
to say, I've
interesting.
never seen this.
Oh, would you want to buy this on 당근?
No, I'm not from Incheon.
Oh. What about the 학생 one, the student one?
I know, no.
Oh, no?
It's not nostalgic for me because I've never used it. Right?
Well, anyways, and when you look at that list, nothing feels particularly special at first, right? But that's why exactly it matters. These are kinds of things that disappear without us noticing.
Okay, okay. Now that I think about it, a lot of things we use today might not even exist in the future.
Exactly. Even
Right?
something like a bus token or a pager beepy already feels outdated to us, right? So imagine how these objects will look 400 years from now. They might feel like artifacts from a completely different civilization.
But I'm curious though, like, why do people go through all this effort to make time capsules though?
Well, I think it comes from a very simple but powerful idea, which is that the desire to leave something behind. You know, just to say, hey, we were here and this is how we lived. So almost like a message, but also in a form of trust. So you're trusting that someone in the future will open it, look at it, and try to understand you.
Oh my goodness. You know, Arirang is celebrating, Arirang
Oh,
as a
the
whole is
30th.
celebrating 30th anniversary.
Yes,
They should
this
do a
Friday.
time capsule.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Or Arirang Radio should do a time capsule.
Yes.
That'd be cool. What would
Nice
I put?
idea. What would you
The
should put,
cushion, this cushion.
Yeah.
Like, who is this pretty girl? Does this DJ ever exist? Producer said there's nothing that he wants to leave behind.
And you should put this one too.
This?
Yeah, the name card.
That's true. They're going to be like, who's SJ?
Yes.
But it is kind of actually emotional.
It is, because you're sharing something with people you'll never meet, and you don't even know if they'll fully understand it, but
Right.
you leave it anyway.
Are there more recent examples of time capsules in Korea?
Yes, and this one feels much more connected to the present. So in 2020, BTS created a time capsule, often called the Purple Time Capsule, celebrating the first Youth Day in Korea. 청년의 날. Yes.
Okay. That's very meaningful.
It is. The capsule contains items that represent their music, their journey, and their message to young people. And it's scheduled to be opened in 2039. That's when I'll be your age, SJ.
Snap. Snap.
Yeah, and that's also when people born in 2020 become adults.
Okay, so a very specific audience.
Yes, exactly. Unlike the Namsan capsule, which speaks to a distant future, this one is almost like a conversation with a very specific generation, I would say.
I am going to write you a note, and you're going to open in 2039.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yes, that sounds
And
good.
it's probably going to say stuff like, are you happy now?
Okay.
How's it being older and achier? Your body being achier. Actually, no, she's very active.
Oh,
so.
and you're gonna ask me, are you hitting your armpits?
Yes. Anyways, we'll continue to talk about these cool time capsules. Guys, have you guys ever made a time capsule or anything like that? Let us know. But first, speaking of which, let's take a listen to Tabichi with Time Capsule. Guys, I wish you could hear what we talk about when the mics are off. I said this before, but things that are discussed when the mic is off is sometimes more fun than what goes out.
Exactly.
But not all suitable. Not all suitable. So the BTS time capsule.
Yes.
So the
gap.
The time
Yes.
capsule. Oh, by the way, Halsey says I left a letter in a school time capsule when I was 11.
Oh.
It'll be opened in 2041.
Oh, wow.
Do you remember what you wrote? Yeah, I wonder what you wrote. I wrote a letter to myself when I was in middle school.
Oh?
It was funny. It was me scared going to middle school.
Oh, that's cute. When did you open it up?
I lost that too.
Oh, that was also in the time capsule?
Yeah, I just no, that wasn't the time capsule. It was in my
but-
yearbook or something.
Ah, but you lost your yearbook.
But the
Okay.
BTS time capsule is currently on display.
It is, and that's another interesting difference. So it was displayed on the 5th floor of the National Museum of Korean Contemporary History, but recently, because of their recent comeback concert, the capsule was moved to a more visible exhibition space on the 3rd floor. So instead of being hidden, it's something people can actively see and connect with right now.
We got pictures.
Yes, very purple.
Oh, it's a
purple.
small time
Purple-
capsule.
Yeah, it is very small. It's like a box.
Oh.
Ta-da.
My time capsule was something. It was a shoe box. So it was a little bit smaller than that maybe, but okay.
Yes.
It's pretty though.
It is.
So
it
in a way,
is.
it's both a time capsule and an exhibition.
Exactly. It's not just waiting for the future, it's also speaking to the present. And that's a very different approach compared to the Namsan one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
One is buried and silent, waiting for centuries. The other is visible, interactive, and part of an ongoing conversation.
Are they easy to visit?
They are. And if anyone listening is planning to check them out, here are a few helpful details. So the Seoul 1000 Years Time Capsule is located inside Namsangkor Hanok Village, as I mentioned, a bit deeper into the main square area. And you can get there from line 3 and 4 Chungmoro Station, and
Yeah.
it's about a 10 to 15 minute walk.
I forgot which exit it is, but it's like the entrance is right there.
Oh, yes.
You can't miss it. I forget. It's near the Daehan Gukjang, or where it used to be the
Yes.
Daehan Gukjang. I went there a few times. But again, very accessible.
It is, and the village itself is open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And even though it's usually closed on Mondays, the outdoor area where the capsule is located stays open, so you can still visit the site anytime.
And what about the BTS one?
Well, the BTS time capsule is inside the National Museum of Korean Contemporary History, as I mentioned, right? Which is right near Gwanghwamun. It's very easy to reach, just a few minutes walk from line 5 Gwanghwamun Station. And the museum is open most days from 10 a.m. with extended hours on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Okay, so both are actually pretty easy to include in a day out, right?
Exactly. One gives you a quiet historical atmosphere, and the other feels more contemporary and interactive. So visiting both can feel like moving between different layers of time in the same city.
Now, are there any other examples that stand out?
Yes, and this may be a little unexpected. There's actually one from Yongsan High School, which is located in Yongsan-gu District. And I think this one is especially meaningful because it connects personal memories with national history.
Okay, I know Yongsan High School because they're a powerhouse when it comes to basketball, but
Oh, yes.
other than
right.
that, but what did they do?
Last year, to mark the 80th anniversary of Korea's liberation, Gwangbok, students created a time capsule filled with things that represent both their daily lives and historical awareness.
Okay.
So alongside school items like photos, videos, and even exam materials, they also included content related to independence movements.
And we have a picture here, and this is a time capsule.
Yes, it's...
It looks like a giant Lego block.
Oh, yeah. It does.
Centerpiece.
It looks like a big
Well, it
button.
looks cool. Oh, 2025.
Yes, last year.
Okay, it would have been nice if
Celebrating the 80th anniversary.
it would have been nice if it was August 15th that they did this, not on September 29th,
True.
but
They
still.
needed time to prepare this.
That's
Yes.
cool. All
It
right.
is.
It's quite layered too.
It is, and this capsule will be opened in 2045 on the 100th anniversary of liberation. So it's not just about remembering the past, but about passing on that meaning to the next generation.
And it's very intentional.
And what stood out to me is that they described it not just as a record, but as a promise. So it's a way of saying, hey, this is what this moment means to us, and we hope you understand it when you see it.
You know, it's kind of interesting how all these examples feel so different, you know?
Yeah, right, they do. But if you think about it at the same time, they all share something in common. They all try to answer the same question: what do we want to leave behind, and how do we want to be remembered? How do you want to be remembered? Like, if you had to make one today, what time capsule, what would you put in?
Well,
And you're opening it up in like 30 years?
I'm
maybe like 50
hoping
years?
I'll be still working here for, the 30
For your
year
lifetime? Yeah.
for 30 more years, and I get to open it myself.
Wow, okay.
What would I like to? Oh
Put
my
in.
goodness, that's a very, very good question.
Right?
Now at this time.
Yes.
Well, I kind of have like a time capsule.
Oh, you do?
Wine.
Oh, right.
I have like it's called
You have a
like
collection.
it's called 생빈, 생일 빈티지.
Oh.
And so I have several really, really good wines from the year my son was born.
Oh, yes.
2019. And so I plan to open up when he turns adult.
Wow.
And so that's kind of like, for me, that's kind of like a time,
It is.
time
Yeah, right.
which I'm probably going to drink more. Hopefully,
Than
than him.
Exactly.
Or my daughter's going to steal those when she grows up. I feel like that's going to happen. But yeah, that's
Ooh.
like, I guess that's kind of mine right now. But I feel like the answers can be very different, right?
Exactly. Sometimes it's everyday objects, sometimes it's messages, and sometimes it's history.
Yeah.
But in the end, they all come from the same place.
This is good. I'm going to make another time capsule and I'm going to lose it again. What's our final
Why
take?
would you lose
I
it?
don't know, because I lost it last time. I lost it last time. Wait, what's our final takeaway?
Well, I recently saw a meme that said, I wish I could freeze dry my mom and preserve her forever. Well, it sounds a bit funny at first, but it really stayed with me because I think we all have moments or people we wish we could somehow hold on to just a little longer, right?
Yes.
And maybe that's why time capsules feel so meaningful. So if you could take this exact moment in your life and put it into a capsule, what would you leave behind?
Certainly not a frozen parent. I'm sorry to say. but not a frozen parent. That's a little
I love
scary.
that meme. No, it's
Oh,
not
my
scary.
goodness. I know it's supposed to be,
It's
nice and
cute.
lovely,
Yes, it makes me emotional.
but it's also scary too. Buyong, enjoy your pizza.
Oh yes, I will.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you very much for this. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Sending her out of the studio, let's take a listen to a song from Junie with Time Lapse.
Is it because there are many good places in Anyang?
Yeah, because you know what it is? It's like when you live outside of Seoul, you don't really hang out in Seoul.
That's true. That's
So
true.
I think the last time I've been to the Hangang River was when I lived in Seoul. Which was like 8 years ago.
What?
Yeah.
What? For real?
Yeah, seriously.
Wow.
It's just when you live in Gyeonggi, Because after that, I lived in Goyang, which is far.
Yes.
Anyang is far.
Yes.
And so you hang out in all the cool places in the nearby.
You
Why?
should have brought your wife to the, the Yeouido Cherry Blossom Festival when she asked for it.
Yeah, she asked for it 2 days ago. And then I said, maybe I'll go on Sunday and it rained. So too bad.
Terrible
No.
husband.
No.
Terrible.
No.
Anyways.
Why are you even asking? Why are you making my
Anyways.
life miserable?
Anyways, I know you're not 100%, but from this weekend through early May, I think you finally have a reason to go.
Oh, you better. Can you back that up for real? What's happening?
Yes. Well, it's the 2026 Seoul Spring Festival. Yay! Pyong, 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 pyong. So it runs from April 10th, which is tomorrow,
Okay.
to May 5th across several Han River parks. And since there's a lot to cover, we're splitting it into 2 parts.
Oh.
Today, it's part 1, focusing on the programs that begin in early to mid-April.
Oh, we have a picture here.
That's the poster.
Oh, wow, that's a cool design.
It is cool, right? The merry-go-round.
Oh,
It
wait a
is
second.
cool, right?
Oh, that's supposed to be an E. Okay, it does look like an E.
Oh, Seoul.
Yeah.
And this is the whole program list. It's amazing.
So what makes you think I'm going to be excited for all this?
Because you have kids and, there are some programs that your kids might enjoy.
Did I tell you I don't like crowds and there's no wine-related stuff? I'm trying to...
Oh, definitely
I thought it was
no
going to be like
wine-related.
wine stuff. That's why I thought you said I'm going to look forward to it.
No, I didn't say you're going to look forward to it. You may finally have a reason to go.
K-pop Star Zone.
Yes, drone light show.
Who's going to be
Treasure
there?
hunt.
HOT?
Huh.
I'll be going...
That's the only star you
Oh
know.
my, this is a lot though.
It is a lot.
Okay, so where do we start?
Well, with the one that starts first, which is the Drone Light Show. The overall first half schedule runs from April 10th to June 5th, with shows at Yeouido, Tuksum, and Jamsil Hangang Park. For the festival period we're covering today, the key dates are April 10th, the 25th, and May 5th. And that May 5th show in Jamsil is also listed as a special performance with 2,000 drones. It's free, and the program also includes cultural performances before and after the show.
Now, I remember Seoul recently did a, well, not recently, but...
Yes, I think this is a real picture. Mhm.
Yeah, this is a real picture.
It is,
This
it
is a
is.
drone, and they did the whole like K-pop Demon Hunter thing.
Yes, right.
And that's that bird that's always on
Right.
top of Derpy.
Yes, so cute. My dad loves Derby.
I don't know what his name is.
Oh,
Is
me
it
neither.
Gachi or something? I don't know what his name is, but it's Derpy's bird.
Yes.
So it's more of a full night program.
Exactly. It's not just show up, watch drones, go home. It's really designed as the festival's opening night mood.
And that connects with the signature show too. Am I right?
Yes, the signature show is also at Yeouido, running every weekend starting this week. And this week it actually starts on Friday, which is tomorrow. And in May, it's running from the 1st to the 5th. Usually there are 2 shows a night at 8 and 9 p.m. and it's free.
You know what? You know why they're starting it at April 10th? Because it's the 30th anniversary of Arirang. No, I'm kidding. Okay. But it is special though. It is special though.
It is special.
30th.
Yes.
So it is, okay. I mean, that's long though.
It is long.
But what exactly is this though?
Well, we have a photo of it, and it's basically built around a real merry-go-round.
That's AI, right?
This is AI,
Oh,
but this is from the official website.
Okay.
Because the festival hasn't started yet, they're
Okay.
like imagining what it's going to look like.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. It is beautiful.
Look at that. Look at
so,
that.
yeah, so it's built around a real merry-go-round, but then they add lasers, water screens, fireworks, and special effects. So it feels part ride, part night show,
Mm-hmm.
and the festival even frames it like a fantasy story with Seoul's mascot, Haechi.
Okay, sounds very elaborate.
It is, and it's probably one of the most photogenic programs in the whole festival.
So the carousel is
Mm-hmm.
not just for decoration.
It's not. That's actually called the Hangang Carousel, and it runs from April 10th to May 5th at Yeouido. During the day, it works as an attraction, so you can actually go on it. And at night, it becomes part of the signature show setting. So the same object feels different depending on when you see it.
Trying to think, where was that place that had a very famous carousel? I think it was in Yeouido. No,
Huh?
no.
Lotte World.
No, yeah, Lotte
You
World
gotta
has a
take
very
photos.
famous, yes.
Yes.
천국의 계단, you know that scene?
Huh?
You don't know the drama?
I know the drama, but I don't think I know the scene.
It's
Do
a
they kiss?
no.
Oh, okay.
It's like the younger version of the main characters come out, and then they turn, and all of a sudden they turn old,
Oh.
and then if you don't see it, it's not funny. It's actually kind of funny. But anyways, give me something more interactive. That's a little too kiddie for me.
Okay, then there's Treasure Hunt.
Oh, I like Treasure Hunt.
Oh, you do?
I do.
It runs from April 10th to May 5th as well, and it spreads across 7 Hangang bus stops, including Yeouido, Tukson, Bangwon, and Jamsil. So the whole idea is finding the lost key of spring, so it turns the river into a game route.
Yeah,
This is a poster.
we have a poster of this, and you go
Yes, it
find
looks
the
like a
treasure
game.
hunter. Wait, what?
Find the treasure hunter.
Is it find the treasure, hunter, or is it find the treasure hunter?
I think it should be a comma there.
Because there's a lot of treasure hunters there.
Find the treasure.
This is
hunter.
where having a comma is going to be
Yeah,
very,
I think you
very.
mentioned that yesterday, right?
Yes. So you actually move around the city for this one.
Right, and it makes the festival feel bigger than one venue. Very interesting.
And for people that want something more playful,
Then that would be 물빛 Playground at Yeouido on April 11th to 12th and April 18th to 19th. It includes water ball play and a candle garden where people float wishes on the water.
that
I
water
would love
ball.
to do that, but I'm too big, right?
They should have like adult size, no? Wait, how do you even put them in there?
I think there's like a door or something.
Wow.
It's gonna be super fun.
Okay, that's a lot
Yes.
harder than you think, by the way.
Oh, it is gonna be, right?
Oh my
right?
goodness.
Yeah.
That's-
Do you think you can float on water?
Am I Jesus? are you?
I mean, like,
Are you asking me
are
about Jesus?
Are we light enough to float in that ball thingy?
You know what's weird is when I was young, I was able to float, and now I don't know. But fat does float on water.
It
right?
does, it does.
So I might float on water.
Okay, and this is the candle garden that I mentioned.
Oh.
So I think you write down your wishes.
So
and
we went
then-
from like walking on water like Jesus to we're going Buddha this time.
Yes.
And this is also AI.
Oh yeah, it is.
That's
but
beautiful,
also
though.
from the official website, it is beautiful, and they're lotus.
Yes, it's
Lotuses.
buyong.
Yes, puyong, puyong flowers.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh,
is
there's so
beautiful.
much things happening.
Right?
In Seoul.
Are you now
Oh, my
excited?
goodness. Huh?
He's faking.
A lot of people are excited.
I'm excited.
Yes, she is.
This thing, everything. It's not making you excited. Where's your heart, SJ?
I like the treasure hunt.
Only that?
Yes. I can't lie.
Blooded.
No, but you know what it is? I'm sure there's going to be other things that we can check out that I'm pretty sure I will be fascinated by. And
I
we'll
hope so.
And we'll talk about more of it
Okay,
after we take a short song break.
sounds good.
This is Agnew with 봄 색깔, Spring Colors. Anaga wrote to us and said, I want to try the bubble balloon. I think it's not totally sealed. And it's open from top and bottom, so it's more adventure. No, it's closed. The only thing that I'll be afraid of is like, what if like you float and then you go with the flow and then you end up at the West Sea.
You can't stop.
It just doesn't stop and it just keeps going. Han River, over to the West Sea,
Then you'll.
North Korea.
You know what? Then you'll finally be on the cover of the AI report.
Oh my goodness, is that what it's going to take me for me to be on the AI report, for me to float all the way to North Korea? Is that what's going to happen?
Yes! Wow!
jeez.
And
Oh,
you may
jeez.
be the honorary citizen of Anyang
Oh.
for surviving.
I might have to be the honorary citizen of Pyongyang if I keep going up there. It's going to eventually end up in
True.
North Korea.
Yes.
So not everyone wants crowds and effects like myself. I don't want to be Grinch here, but again, I don't really like crowds
Okay.
and clouds. So what do you do?
That's where the calmer programs come in, SJ. The Hangang Healing Camp
Oh.
is at Oksu on April 11th, 18th, and the 25th. It runs in the evening on the rooftop of the Hangang bus stop, and this one does require booking, though.
Okay, so what do you usually do there if it's healing camp?
Well, it's basically a mini camping mood by the river. Do you like camping? I
You know
think
what?
you
I
would
do.
like
I do.
camping.
I do. And I went there. I went camping with my son last year,
Oh, wow.
but it's not something I can go with my wife
Why not?
because she can't do bugs. Because when you go camping, there's bugs and stuff like that.
Yes,
So I went
yes.
there last
Then
year.
you should buy her a bunch of, those anti-bug
Yeah, no,
thingies.
it doesn't work. But it wasn't really camping. It was glamping. I went glamping with my son.
I think you would like camping because it's
Yeah.
silent, quiet.
No, but also I like barbecue
retreat.
grilling and stuff like that.
Yes,
So.
with wine.
Yes, definitely wine.
Yes,
That's definitely wine.
anyways,
So
yes.
what goes on here?
Well, so you decorate your tent space and just relax by the water, but this one's already sold out.
Well, I mean, that was kind of a... It was anticlimactic, to be honest with you. It was like, all right, so what do? You decorate your tent space, just relax by the water. Okay.
But it's sold out. Yeah.
Okay, figures.
Yeah, people moved fast on that one.
The sunset party.
Yes, that's the sunset party. That's at Magok Hangang Park.
Makes sense because Magok Hangang Park, I believe, is the most western.
Oh, yes, it is.
And the sun sets in the west.
Exactly.
So it makes sense.
Exactly. It runs on April 11th, 18th, and the 25th. It also requires advanced booking, and it mixes sunset views with a small jazz performance. Ooh.
You like my jazz DJ voice?
Oh, no. I
Welcome.
think that's why Bahar says she
Oh,
wants
is
to
that what it was?
wash.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
Welcome to the Culture Rink. You're listening to Jazzy Hours with DJ SJ.
Well, it's a little more social than Healing Camp, but still, it's in that relaxed evening category. And according to the official notice, that one sold out too.
All right. I'm going to sound like a real fatty with this one. Now we need food.
Of course. There's the real 한강 라면 or 진짜 한강 라면
Okay.
running from April 25th to May 5th at 여의도. This one is ticketed, and what makes it stand out is that you're not just eating ramen by the water. This is going to freak you out. You go up on a table suspended by a special crane, and from above about 11 meters above the ground, you actually cook and eat your ramen there.
Yeah, no.
Amazing.
Yeah, no. You remember my comfort level?
Yeah, your height?
1.778 meters. That's my comfort level there.
Yeah, I mean 11 meters. Like
That's
how high is
terrifying.
the tidal drop?
Oh, that's more than 11 meters.
Yeah,
Way more than 11 meters. But 11 meters,
It is high.
I guess it's kind of terrifying,
It is.
but it's also memorable.
It is.
Only because the script says so.
Exactly. And I think that's the whole point. So it takes one of Seoul's most familiar rituals, eating ramen by the Han River, and turns it into something you can only really do here. It's scheduled mainly on weekends at first, and then runs every day from May 1st to the 5th. So rather than just letting people look at the river, the festival is trying to turn the Han River into an experience you physically remember. And right now, though, the official page says ticket sales will reopen later, so it's not bookable yet.
Good. Let's do music. We gotta do music.
Okay, we have the 2026 Hangang University Song Festival or 대학가요제.
Oh, this is famous.
Yes, it starts with preliminaries on April 11th at 여의도, and the final is on May 2nd at Tamwon. And what's notable is that this is for original songs by university and graduate students, not covers.
I have to say that this is not as popular as it used to be back in the days.
Yes, exactly.
As you know, like 무한궤도,
I know.
신해철.
Yes.
This is where you get famous.
Yes.
이선희 became very famous through this.
heard.
And so, I mean, there were more, like, it was so much more popular back in the days, but still this is going on. Okay, so it's discovering new young talents.
Exactly. And the prizes are pretty serious too, with money, digital release opportunities, and possible overseas stages.
Man, it's too bad I'm not a university student. And for families with younger kids like myself,
Okay, there's also Here and There Seoul Style Kids Cafe.
Seoul style.
여기저기 서울 스타일 키즈 카페. It runs from April through June at 30 locations around Seoul for kids around ages 4 to 9.
Ooh, my daughter didn't make the cut there.
Oh, how old is she?
She's only 2.
2.
Technically 2.
Technically.
So not strictly one river venue.
Right, but it still fits the spring festival mood. It gives families an easier local option if they don't want to cross the city for a big event.
So if someone wants the best part 1 route, right? Because this is a multi-parter, like where should they go?
Well, honestly, 여의도 is
Okay.
the easiest answer because you get the drone show, the carousel, the signature show, and depending on the date, also playground style workshop programs and the University Song Festival preliminaries. So I would say it's probably the clearest way to feel what this year's festival is trying to do.
And tomorrow we're going to be covering the early May side of things?
Yes, today is the opening chapter, and tomorrow is the bigger holiday weekend energy.
Man, we should, you know what should they, I don't know if they have it because I didn't look at the full lineup, but they should do like a big party, like a DJ party.
They don't have that.
With like K-pop music. It's like Kayo Top 10, but outdoors.
Yes.
Right? And so you have like
Well, there are performances.
HOT, old school music, 자자 버스 안에서, 쿨,
I know cool.
룰라,
Lula.
제스키스,
Tex Kiss.
you know, 이정현, like all those songs, and they just like everyone just party outdoors in Hangang River Park.
Well, I think that's a good idea, you know, like splitting up into two venues. And
old
one
people and young
yes,
people?
OBs and YBs.
That is why that is ageist. That is ageist. She's
No,
already-
because
discrimination.
no, if you think about it, like older generations don't appreciate, you know, these days K-pop anymore.
That's why I said I want to listen to old school K-pop.
Yes, but like for the younger generation, it's not easy to, you know,
Boyoung,
follow
remember,
along.
Boyoung, remember yesterday we were talking about the BTS time capsule and you said it's going to be
Yes.
open when you're my age?
Yes.
I want you to remember today. And I want you to remember when you're about to turn 40. Uh-huh. And I'm probably going to be 50. So
50?
50 something.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
you're going to see what it's like to be in front of a young guest
Yes.
counterpart
Yes.
and talking about how you're an old person. I want you to remember that. Remember this day,
I
April
will.
9, 2026.
Okay.
Day before Arirang Arirang
30th.
TV's anniversary.
All right.
Anyways, let's round things out with today's final takeaway.
Well, what I really like about this festival is that it gives people a reason to show up in many different ways. And maybe that's what a good city festival does, right? It makes a familiar place feel worth revisiting. So, to our listeners out there, if you had to choose one place in your city to rediscover the spring, where would you go?
Oh, share that.
Tell us.
Forky says, SJ's pulling the I am older than you. Remember this. Because that's not what I said. I said, I'm old and you just made fun of me. Remember this day when you get old too. Forky, you have to understand this. Stop putting fake messages.
But you know, I really do like old school music.
What's the definition of your old school music?
I told you, like Mariah Carey. And
she's pretty old school.
And yes.
Okay,
like,
fine.
HOT? I like their
HOT
songs.
is old
yes,
school now.
yes.
Okay, fine. As long as you don't go like Wonder Girls or something.
Oh,
I'm upset.
no.
Boyoung, thanks so much for this. I'm looking forward to part 2.
Oh, yeah.
Have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And sending her out of the studio, let's take a listen to a song from Owen with Picnic.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
All right, it's time for our weekdays coffee break. Today's tipping, and joining us in the studio is Boyoung. Boyoung, hello to you.
Hello, happy Friday.
You know, we're talking about cursive writing.
Yes.
And I had asked her if she knows how to write cursive, and you knew.
I do.
But the crazy thing about this, and I was like, wait a second, where'd you learn cursive? And what'd you say? In America?
Yeah, I thought I learned it in America.
But you were in America.
5 or 6.
That's
back
crazy. You
then.
can't. There's no way you learn cursive.
Okay, then maybe
right?
I learned it in Korea.
But that's also. Oh, you went to a global school.
No, but I knew how to write cursive before that.
Why?
I went to like an English academy and maybe they taught me how to
But
write
they
it.
would teach you how to write cursive?
Yes. Like from A.
Man, you went to some
B,
expensive
and,
place.
You know, the B and F, they look very similar, but it has to have a gap for B.
No, it doesn't.
It looks similar.
The F and the B?
Yes.
Oh, you mean lowercase?
Oh, yes, yes,
I was thinking capital. I was like,
No.
They look so different.
Yeah, B and F, they look similar.
Yes, kind of. Also, there's the B doesn't have top loop. F has the top loop too.
What? I didn't know that.
What?
I thought B also
Oh
had a top
no,
loop.
sorry. Top. Yeah, it does have the top loop.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. And then what is it? The loop, the bottom loop is longer for the F.
Oh.
And so she wrote Superman. I don't know why, out of all the words, she wrote Superman in script, in cursive. And it looks exactly like a middle school kid writing cursive. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay.
But you could see
I'll take that.
But you could see that from the R, the lowercase r.
R is the most difficult word
So
to write
I
in
wrote
cursive.
Superman for you, and that's fancy pantsy adult R.
Yeah, fancy, very fancy.
That's
the
adult
R looks
R.
different.
That's right. Puyong, yesterday we went into all the cool festivals that you could
Yes.
check out at the Hangang River.
Yes,
Today, I know you said you're going to do a part 2.
exactly.
Yes.
Well, yesterday I told you even you might want to go to Han River this spring, which I believe will not happen.
It depends.
Depends.
It depends.
So
Depends what we have today.
Well, today I actually gave up on making you want to go to Hangang. But maybe for some of our listeners out there, I hope I can make my case just a little stronger.
Okay.
Because now we're getting into the real holiday week lineup.
That's right. You said you're going to do the beginning of May, right? Because this
Exactly.
stands into
Yes,
May. That's
yes.
right. Okay, so this is the big part.
Exactly. Today is part 2 of the 2026 Seoul Spring Festival, and this is where the May programs really stack up. So if part 1 was the warm-up, this is the stretch where the Han River starts feeling like a full performance zone. So the festival itself, as I mentioned yesterday, runs from April 10th to May 5th across several Hangang parks, but a lot of the programs we're covering today are concentrated between May 1st and May 5th.
All right, very nice, very nice. It's we have Labor Day, we got Children's Day.
Yes.
Some people are going to take some of those days off.
Yeah, do you have any plans for Children's Day yet?
You know, it might be the most amazing Children's Day.
What?
My
Why?
wife is thinking about taking the kids down to Daegu.
Whoa, just by themselves?
Those 3. So I might be by myself.
What?
That's going to be the best Children's Day ever.
But why aren't you going? Were you
'Cause I
abandoned?
got work.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were abandoned by your wife
I got work.
because you didn't bring her to the Cherry Blossom
No,
Festival.
I got work.
Oh, okay,
but yes,
that's
let's start off
unfortunate.
with the biggest one.
Okay, that has to be the Wonder Show. We have a
Okay.
poster for this one.
Wow, it does look like
Wonder,
a Wonder Show.
yes. It's on May 3rd at Yeouido Hangang Park at the Mulbit Plaza Wonder Stage, and it's really the headline performance of the festival. And the official page frames it as a huge K-culture stage that brings together music, fashion, dance, orchestra, choir, and performance art.
I don't know why, but I wanted to go, I want nobody but you. I want, why? Wonder Girls. It seemed like the Wonder Girls
Oh, the
concert
Wonder-
poster.
Huh?
So it's not, It would be nice if the Wonder Girls would come, but they're not together
in
anymore.
the gold
Yes,
outfit. Yeah, I
yes,
know that one.
yes.
Yeah.
When they did Nobody.
Yes. With the they had something. It wasn't a
No,
crown,
it wasn't. Yeah, it was Nobody.
but they had something on their hair.
Hair. It was called hair. It's called hair. It's called hair. Look at
Hair.
that. Look at that. It looks like the Wonder
yeah,
Girls. If
that
the
is
Wonder
true.
Girls did a concert,
Yes.
it would be called the
Maybe
Wonder
it's an
Show.
homage. Ooh,
Right? It's
okay.
cool. I like it. But it's
I
not
can
just
see
a
it.
concert, though.
Right. It runs from 7 to 9:30 p.m. with a pre-program first and then the main show. And it's free, but it requires advance reservation. And unfortunately, the sold-out notice is already up. Although canceled tickets may reopen, guys. So, check the website. And what makes it feel big is the lineup mix. You have Hwasa and the idol group Longshot. Do you know them? We played their songs a
really?
couple of times.
Okay.
And then La Pomme, the male crossover vocal group.
Okay.
Dance crews, orchestra, choir, taekwondo performance teams, and models all in one night.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
big.
But
You
it's
know
sold
what?
out.
No, there may be canceled tickets, guys. It's
Hopefully.
really popular. And even if you don't have a ticket, if you're there, you can still hear the songs.
yes,
and,
yes.
see the performances.
Free concert.
Yeah, you don't really have to have the
That's
ticket.
right. That's a very good point. That's a very
And
good
a
point.
random fact, I have a black belt in taekwondo.
Do you really?
Yes, I'm 2단. The second dan.
Oh, because I was gonna say it's actually easy to get black belts, just like the regular black belt, because all elementary school kids have
right,
it.
right.
But if you go into the next level, then it
Yes.
gets difficult.
So be careful, SJ.
But I did. Well, I mean, not that I'm gonna use it, but I did mixed martial arts. So I mean, a little bit of
Jiu-jitsu?
jujitsu, yes, Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Oh.
I mean, I won't attack you, obviously, but
Yes.
it's not like I'm going to get hit and not do anything about it.
Okay.
But black belt, Idan, okay, cool
Yes,
stuff. Check out,
wow.
did you hear that? So Seoul is basically trying to show off everything all at once.
Exactly. And that's what makes it feel like more than a stage event. It feels like a statement about Seoul as a performance city, really.
And before that, there's the special stage series 2.
Right. And the first one is Seoul Sound Wave on May 1st, also at Yeouido Hangang Park Wonder Stage. It's free and entry is first come, first served.
good.
Yes.
Good.
With audience entry opening an hour before the show. So the official tone here is very clear. They want jazz, ska, musicals, and stage performances all blending into one Riverside program.
What's ska?
It's a type of music genre. It's one genre.
Ska, ska music.
Yeah.
Is that the one that where they go like ska
Oh my god.
Scabby-dooby-dooby? You don't know that music? Is it?
That's
Ska
music?
is a music genre origin. Oh, Jamaica.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, okay. Yaman. Okay, Caribbean music basically. All right. That sounds pretty cool. Unlike
We also
have
have a photo,
picture.
yes.
AI generated.
From the official
Oh,
website.
they got bean bags.
Yes. I think that's
Oh.
what they're imagining.
Look at all those couples.
And the merry-go-round that we talked about
Oh, yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
The stage is right in front of
Oh.
it. So you can see both the stage and the merry-go-round.
Oh,
It
and
is quite cool.
And they made the bleachers too off on the side. They're gonna do that.
Yes.
Oh, it's big.
Right, it is big. First come, first served. No tickets
Wow.
required.
Although I have to say, wow, that's okay.
Oh.
So it's lighter than the Wonder Show,
Yes.
but it's still curated.
Exactly. And one detail that stood out to me is that it also includes the Seoul Soundwave Masters Discovery, which is a jazz competition judged by professors from major European music schools. So it's not only about entertaining the crowd, it's also positioning itself as a serious talent platform.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Uh-huh.
May 2nd, I went to this festival a few times.
Oh, the Jazz Festa?
Yes.
Not the Jazz Festival.
Oh, no, I went to that one.
The Seoul Jazz Festival,
yes,
the
yes.
one that's held in...
The
is it the Olympic?
in the Olympic Kongwon, the Olympic Park. Okay,
Right,
it's different.
It's different. It's
Okay, so
different.
May 2nd is Jazz Day.
Yes, and it's also at Yeouido Wonder Stage from 3 to 9 p.m. It's free, and again, first come, first served. What's interesting is that the official page isn't just selling it as, hey, come listen to jazz. It really talks about building a next-generation K-jazz ecosystem. So the lineup mixes younger artists and established names.
Yeah, we got pictures here. And I have to say that gentleman over there
On the left side?
looks like how I look like when I'm emceeing events. He's very round. That's how I look when I'm emceeing events.
Oh, in a suit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But you don't
welcome.
wear black suits.
I don't wear a black suit
Right.
anymore.
I think you told me
Yeah,
about it.
I do a
You wear,
navy or blue.
Yeah.
This is where I go, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
welcome.
Since we're talking about MCing, we talked about the drone show yesterday.
Yes,
and
we
did you
did.
know that he is MCing for that?
He did it last time too.
Oh, yeah. He told me he's doing it for this year, too.
I wonder what he
Today.
says.
Me too. Sure.
Here come the drones.
Maybe we should look it up.
Up
I think
next,
it's
drones.
gonna be a lot. Oh, my God.
No, he does a lot of MC stuff too. He does. But again, you might actually bump into some of the people that you know here at Arirang,
Yes,
who might be
yes.
hosting some of these events. But so this all about this is trying to grow a scene and not just host an event.
Exactly. You get an open mic, then performers like Park Ju-won and Gypsy Band, Richie Man and Groove Nice, and Yongli and the Dotanters. So it feels like they're making jazz public and accessible, but still keeping it musically serious.
Oh, guys, Park Ji-won and the Gypsy Band, they're real
yes,
good.
they are very famous.
They're so good. All right, so let's get into programs that people can actually join then.
Then we have something for G and I,
Okay.
which is the Hangang Dream Playground or Hangang 꿈의 운동장. It runs
Okay.
from May 1st to the 5th on the water in front of Yeouido Mul빛 Plaza. And the big hook is that it uses a floating soccer court on the river itself. So it's not just sports near the Hangang, it's sport on the Hangang.
That's a terrible idea.
What?
You know how many balls are going to be lost into the river?
True.
You know how many people are going to kick that over that fence that doesn't
my
seem that
God.
high?
Right. Well, we don't know. The fence may be higher, but it sounds super fun.
But still,
it's
I
gonna
mean-
be floating.
Yeah. Okay.
You need your core, really.
Okay, it's pretty cool. It already sounds very memorable for people who participate.
Yeah, it does. The early days are just public floating sessions, and May 3rd is a women's futsal league day. I might join.
Okay.
It's a paid reservation program, but the ticket opening details were still listed as to be announced. And what I like here is that it turns the river from scenery into actual playing field.
All right, there you have it. We'll talk about other fun stuff you can check out in the month of May. But first, this is Roy Kim with Boom Boom Boom. That's right. Bahar's name is Spring in Persian.
Oh, wow.
And so she said, did someone call me?
Bahar, 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 Bahar,
Bahar, Bahar, Bahar, Bahar, Bahar, Bahar. Bahar, 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 Bahar.
Oh, wow. Spring. What? Why?
This is so funny.
Why is he laughing?
Oh,
I have no idea.
Oh, the laughing came, that hit late. I'm on a delay right now.
Oh my god, that was super delayed.
No, that was
What
funny.
It was funny,
No,
right?
that was funny.
Yeah,
Puyo,
good, nice.
Puyo, that was pretty funny.
Pretty funny?
No, that was pretty funny.
Okay,
Oh
nice.
man, that laugh came a little bit delayed, but that was funny.
Super delayed,
Oh
yeah.
my god. Okay, May 5th is Children's Day.
Yes.
It's gonna be packed with some more playful stuff.
Very much. One of the biggest participation programs that day is the road show at Tuksum Hangang Park. This is basically the Pokemon run that we talked about on Coffee Break already.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, this is the one that I was really interested in.
Yes. It's on May 5th, and the official concept is a large-scale walking participation event with Pokemon woven into it.
But it's okay. I told my son about this. I was like, there's a thing called Pokemon Run
you
and
told
Pokemon
him.
Walk. And I was like,
Yes.
sorry, Daddy can't. He goes, 저 안 좋아하는데요. He doesn't like Pokemon anymore.
What?
Yeah,
He grew out of it?
Yeah, he grew out of it.
Oh,
he's big on,
I still love Pokemon.
he's big on Minecraft now. So this sounds like a very strong Children's Day move.
Exactly. It's family friendly, but also just very easy to market, right? The brand alone does a lot of work, and it feels designated for people who want festival energy, movement, and crowd excitement rather than sitting in one place.
Okay, and then there's one that sounds completely ridiculous in the best way.
Yes, which is the water ball
What's up with the water balls?
Woo!
What's up with the water balls?
They're fun. It's on May 5th from 2 to 4 p.m. at Yeouido Wonder Stage area. Teams of 2 to 4 people get inside a giant water roller and try to clear an 80-meter straight course with 3 obstacles in a time attack format.
Oh my goodness,
Woohoo.
that's actually a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah,
You
a
have
lot
to
of them
be-
are gonna just fall into water.
No, seriously, they are. It sounds exhausting, but it sounds hilarious.
Exactly. The official page says advanced participant recruitment will happen later, so it's not open just yet. But even if you don't join, it feels like one of those programs that will be fun to watch because it's basically a live outdoor game show.
Yeah, definitely. So, oh, there's a fun carnival.
Yes.
I love carnivals.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Well, it's also on May 5th at Yeouido Mulbi Plaza special stage, and it's less about polished performers and more about the audience becoming part of the
Oh,
show,
no, I
though.
don't like that.
Right? You want performers,
No,
like funny performers.
I'm an I. I don't like that.
I can see that. So groups of 20 or more walk a 120-meter runway, do short signature
Oh.
performances. I would love to do that. And then everything ends with a live band finale and awards.
Okay, so it's like participatory from the start.
Exactly. The city actually opened participant recruitment from April 6th to April 20th for families and large groups. So this one really feels like a closing event built around collective energy rather than just one star performer.
All right, what if someone wants something broader than just a Spring Festival branding?
Well, then it's a good time to mention the 2026 Hangang Festival Spring Edition. It runs from May 2nd to the 10th at places including Icheon and Banpo Hangang parks. And the official page frames it as a cheerful family spring outing with things like a Starlight Small Theater, unusual family parades, yacht and kayak tours, and even silent yoga by the river.
Okay, so the Hangang River
He's not
basically
interested.
getting layered with events.
Exactly.
That I'm not interested in.
Yes. Well, that's the important part. So in early May, it's not just one festival happening. The river gets multiple programs stacked up on top of each other. So the whole city side atmosphere really just changes.
All right, very quickly here because we're running out of time. Let's talk about the
Yes.
circus.
Oh, yes. Well, where's
The
the
Seoul Circus Festival.
Oh, yes, definitely. So the Seoul Circus Festival 2026 is going to be held at Nodal Island, running May 4th to May 5th, roughly from 1 to 8 p.m. And this this year's theme is Adults Can Have Children's Day Too, which tells you the mood right away, right? It's the city's Family Circus Arts Festival, and the official framing is that once you enter, both kids and adults get pulled into performances and body-based circus experiences.
I don't like that. Don't pull me into these events.
Oh, you don't like circuses?
I like circuses. It's just don't make me do stuff.
Oh, you don't have to
I don't
do
like to
it.
be in the spotlight. I have to be
right.
paid. If they pay me, then I'll be in the spotlight. That's the thing.
get it.
This is cool. So there's a lot of fun stuff. I have to say, it's very different from yesterday's festival.
Yes, right?
So rounding things out here, Boo-young, what's today's final takeaway?
Well, I think what stands out here is not just the programs themselves, but the way they bring different people into same space, right? Families, music fans, kids, couples, people who came for one thing and end up staying for something else. So even if it's somewhere you see all the time or somewhere that feels a bit too familiar, maybe this festival is a good excuse to step out and experience it a little differently. Hope you do too.
Man, we should have our own like Arirang Spring Festival concert with the
Ooh,
DJs.
Wow.
Right? And we all perform because we got artists.
Yes.
Samuel Saw,
Yes.
Ivan, Isang Nuna is an artist. Iris is an artist. I'm an
Yes.
artist.
Yes.
Bahar, 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 oneyo. Da, 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 da. Dude, sometimes you need weird artists like me.
Right.
Like weird Al
Yeah,
Yankovic.
change the mood.
That's right. All right. Maybe next time. Boo-young, thank you so much for this. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you again on Monday.
See you on Monday.
Sending her out of the studio. This is New and Paul Kim with Blooming Just For You. 꽃이 피는데 필요한 몇 가지.